we are back at it again. So this is where I finished up last night. I guess I did that side all the way down the back, and then came down here. So now I just got this short run, and then from there all the way to the building. So I don't know, I'm 2/3 of the way done. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is a place that actually it's like a combine salvage yard. It's all they deal with is combines. So yeah, pretty much any combine part you can imagine, I would say, is from here. But and then these are the culverts, which you can't see them, but Chris has got to go down, and every one of these roads coming through here has got a little culvert on each side, so he's got to replace every one of these and then clean this ditch out. So it's like that's what a lot of them look like. So they're kind of trash, so that's all this plastic stuff he's going to put in. But in this ditch, the one along the back and down there, is all drains out to where I dug it out yesterday with the Yamar. So that's why I dug it out as deep as I did, and let this thing warm up and make our way down. And I think after I get it mowed, this place has a really big Volvo wheel loader they're gonna let us use. I'm gonna put the bucket on that, and then I think Chris is done with his clearing up by the front, and then we're gonna start cleaning ditches out. So I think he's just gonna scoop it out, dump it in the bucket of that wheel loader, and then I guess they've got a spot on site to dump it. So yeah, that can be, I can add a wheel loader to my arsenal of equipment that I've ran this week. So that should be interesting. But yeah, let's get to mowing. Thought I'd do kind of a quick walk around now that I've got done mowing with this thing. I'm gonna try to hit some of his machines that I've ran, or at least this one and maybe the loader. But I don't know what year it is, but it's a Yamar VIO 55, so it's like a 12,000 pound Mini X. It may be a touch lighter because it didn't have glass or a cab or anything, but I like it. So it's been a nice machine. The biggest difference I've noticed, it's very tippy. So, but compared to mine 260, I mean, you can see it's a 0 tail swing, so that means the counterweight does not go outside the tracks. So everything's just kind of pushed in. So the cab area is a lot more compact and small. Like my 260, it sticks out almost to the back of the track, so when it swings out, it's got about 6 inches of overhang, so that counterweight's further back. You get that mower out there on the edge, she gets a little tippy, so you kind of got to watch what you do. But like with what I did yesterday, if I could fit the tracks in between 2 trees, I knew the back of it wasn't going to hit. So they've got their place, but like I said, it's definitely, you know, it's a quick, smooth little machine. It's just real tippy is the biggest difference I noticed. But even his other Yanmar with the cab on, it's pretty tippy because they're all just 0 tail swing machines. Chris has got the big, he's been wanting to drive that loader when he saw it yesterday. That's a big one. I'm definitely looking to get in one of these mowers. I don't really know what brand this one is, but that is handy to have where you can mow on the fence or the trees and stuff like that along the fence line. But this one does have a quick coupler. I don't know, I guess it's factory. I'm not sure if it's an aftermarket deal or not, but and it's nice because this whole piece actually swings out instead of how mine has that shock, so you can put the buckets on backwards, and pretty handy. But so yeah, I guess that's kind of my, I don't know, it's a quick overview because I gotta get back to work. Chris will be getting on me for walking around filming. I guess this is where he's had to do, there was the ditch, but I guess the whole ditch or this side of it was just full of trees. So that's where he's got that big pile of brush. And now I guess he's starting up here to try to clean this ditch out and work his way down. But that's a big old loader. I think it's their second largest one. It's good size. Yeah, 220G. That thing's, I guess that's an 8-yard bucket. So that would help move a little mud down there. I don't know what they're gonna do. He's just supposed to burn the brush there and then pile the mud up. So I'm not sure what their plan is to use with it afterwards. Maybe we can just slide into his 220. How about that? I haven't got to run this one yet, but I did get to shovel the tracks off, so that's pretty close, right? I even did a little branding of my own, but man, he's kind of tearing my sticker up. Yeah, his machine looks huge compared to that other 220 with that progressive thumb and then this 66-inch grading bucket. The camera does not do it justice, so it's a lot bigger in person. I think that thumb is like almost 7 feet long. Big old bucket of mud right there. Alright, we're going to try my hand at the wheel loader now. It's not doing great, I guess, loading it kind of by itself with this mud, so I'm just going to pull down here. Chris is going to load it with the grading bucket. I'll run and dump it and then come back, so this should be interesting. I've never actually ran a wheel loader. It's got a steering wheel, a couple little joysticks. I gotta go. Yeah, it's gonna take a little getting used to. But that kind of shows you the size of it, because that's his 220. Try that camera angle out, so. Bucket seems to work quick. It's weird, you keep thinking you need to turn, and then you almost turn too sharp, so you can kind of get used to this articulating. My brakes are a little touchy. Chris is over there laughing at me. It's my first day. I'm guessing this will work where I'm parked. He's never said anything yet. That grading bucket is big until you put it to this 8-yard loader bucket. Just trying to make sure I get plenty of clearance away from this next one. And what are the odds it's a Volvo? wouldn't say I'm great, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit of the hang of this thing. I know it's heavy, that's for sure, because my road's kind of coming apart. But they picked up like a 30,000 pound combine yesterday and didn't even phase it. I guess Chris said to make I believe a 380 loader. This is the 220. It's pretty fun to run, but I kind of see where after a while this may get a little old. Here's my soft spot. But we were going to have Justin come down with his little dump truck. He kind of got tied up this morning, so when they told us we could use this, it's actually working out pretty good because his little truck would almost, I think it'd take longer really to drive through here. Plus, you can really pile this stuff up with this thing. Chris thinks, but I feel like we're making pretty good headway. By the time I get down there, dump, and get back, he's got 4 or 5 scoops ready to roll. So, I mean, it's a pretty good little system. It's just kind of monotonous. He's got to go all the way around here, which we won't get all that done today. But maybe I can fly back down here next weekend so he's got someone to run the loader in the excavator. at least gonna do my walk around. I was already up front, but we've made it to the corner. That's where Chris was wanting to get today, and plus they're supposed to get some rain, I think tonight and tomorrow, so I hated to just leave the last little bit, so he still got to do all of this and all the way down the other side. That was pretty fun running this loader for a little while, but it's kind of one of those. It's like driving a dump truck. It gets kind of boring, especially just pulling up there. He loads it and I take off. But it is a big wheel loader. So yeah, that was definitely fun, something different. That wraps up this job for me, and actually I am flying back home tomorrow. So this is Saturday afternoon. I leave Sunday morning, so yeah, it was definitely a fun week. So I really appreciate Chris letting me come out here. Chris definitely uses every minute of the day. I can assure you that. Because even when we got off work, either we'd go home and do something, or we'd move machines, or work on some of his side stuff. So he is definitely a busy man. So hopefully you guys enjoyed all the video, or what video I was able to put up and take. So, but I better run up front, make sure I'm trying to throw a little fuel in this thing, get it parked, and call it a night.